Hey VC, what's up? Hey YouTube, it's the Zonkman here, back with another video, and yeah, we're just gonna we're actually doing another one. This is the third week in a row, being kind of consistent. Before I get started, I want to let's shout out the Vinyl Geezer, Dan. If you're not familiar with that channel, please go sub up the Vinyl Geezer. He's also done some hiatus and then just recently come back and done like videos 3 weeks in a row. So go check his channel out. It falls right in kind of the realm of the Zonkman. Probably the age is about the same in the music, 80s, 90s, and then of course branches out from there, But shows a lot of great stuff. All right. Now, what am I going to do this video? This video is long overdue. This video is for my buddy Chris from the military. I'm finally doing this. I'm finally doing a video. He had during the holidays in December, he had stopped by and dropped off his music collection, which was CDs. And I've talked about in the past, we were buddies in the military and big on music and always going to the music store together and stuff like that. So you would think, hey, a lot of stuff crossed over, yada, yada, yada. But he gave me, and all this is estimates as far as numbers, we'll say roughly like 400 CDs, 220 titles I did not have. About 180 were duplicates. And then still what I did was switched them out. So, I don't know a good example. Let's say he gave me his copy of Tool Undertow. Then the one with his initials on it, I switched out with whatever copy I currently had. A lot of my stuff had gotten gone that I put my initials on. Not everything, but most of that stuff. So if that was something I bought in like the late 90s or the early 2000s, to put back into my music collection at that time frame, switched out. So I took that to the local bookstore / music / everything used type store that we have here. And I'll say the name, McKay's. Stuff is kind of high priced, so you really have to pick and choose. But anyway, that's where I went and got store credit for the doubles. So I won't even talk about numbers, whether it was significant or if it was significant enough for what the stuff was. But this is what I picked up of stuff I didn't have in my collection. So I am going to start with the CDs. 3 minutes in, let's get rolling. And this is in absolutely no order of how they were picked up or anything, because it took several visits to whittle down the store credit. High on Fire, Electric Messiah, Matt Pike. Excellent stuff. This is a 2018 album. And I would say, I might be confused, they're due making another record. But Matt Pike, also in Sleep. And I don't know if he does any other stuff, but they should be definitely putting another High on Fire album out, or Sleep or something. So I'm going to kind of go through these. Okay, these next ones here, and they're going to be kind of jumbled up. This is for Chris. And he'll know what I mean, and y'all be like, what? You picked that up? Pink, Hurts to Be Human. And let me tell you something. These were like sealed and super cheap used. Just a few dollars. And that's her 2008. I think that's a 2018, 17. I won't worry about the pink. Chris knows what I'm talking about, the pink. What's this? The Trauma. Beautiful Trauma. Little pink action there. And you guys might be turning your nose up at some pink. Let's just go ahead and show the other pink. Let's get all the pink out of the way. All right. I'm Not Dead. Funhouse. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Truth About Love. Trying to get it in there without any glare. All right. And then hopefully I'm going to tell Chris to watch this video anyway. He knows about the pink. So, because he had actually had zero pink. All right. Let's get on with some more stuff. Still CDs, Baroness, Purple album. Awesome stuff. This is a, if you guys are familiar with Baroness, we'll say in the Stoner Doom realm, just to be generic about it. And yellow, well, this is yellow and green. There's also a gold, and the newer one is maybe yellow and gold or different colors. This is like a deluxe deal too. Killer. Bam. Killer artwork. I have a buddy here locally in Winston that actually got me into this Sarathungal. And I found the King of the Dead. This is like a deluxe deal too. Used. Awesome stuff. It's that early 80s where it's like metal, super heavy for the time, but you probably just say it's good hard rock heavy metal now, but it was like super heavy, super great stuff. In fact, I have the 80s stuff on CD only, and I need that Forever Black album that came out in 2019 on vinyl. Alice in Chains, The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. I think that's the name of that. Just Alice in Chains I didn't have. Reverend Horton Heat, Liquor in the Front. This is something I had back in the day, putting back in my collection again. Awesome to find that. Steve Vai. What is this one? Flexible. This is not as good as Passion and Warfare. There's a little bit of artsier stuff. If I remember correctly on this particular record, it's not as straight rock and roll and all the crazy guitar noodling. All right, the next three, I figured, okay, OGs of these on vinyl, be very expensive. Even if I got the reissues of these, they're not very expensive. At least they weren't very expensive at all. You know, I'm talking about under 20 type of vinyl reissue. But for less than that, I went ahead and got all three on CD. Nick Drake, Pink Moon. This is some CD slipcover reissue. Nick Drake, Five Leaves Left. And Nick Drake, Brighter Later. If you're not familiar with Nick Drake, I don't even know how to, but like a real depressed singer-songwriter. In fact, he did unfortunately take his own life. And that was all the three albums that we got. This is another one I didn't figure that I would ever find. OG, I actually didn't want a reissue of this particular album. Love Forever Changes. Classic 1967. Was Arthur Lee. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Here we go, more modern stuff. Hailstorm. And this is Strange Case of. I just can't remember the title on all these. Trying to go through. Hopefully I'm trying to be under 20 minutes on this. This is a killer one. Be crazy on vinyl. Dead Kennedys, Frankenchrist. So that's a good, especially all you that punk or whatever. And this is a couple of CDs I needed. That would be crazy to get on vinyl. Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Sky is Crying. Of course, a compilation after his death in like 90 or something like that. 91 when that came out. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble live in Carnegie Hall. And if I remember correctly, this one kind of sounded a little funny. Sounded kind of produced, and they had some horns going on or something on that. Okay, now the records. Okay, and you guys are like, oh, why are you start with the records? Okay, this is still stuff that I got with that store credit. And I did not take these out of the sleeve. Hopefully the Cab Calloway. Howdy, 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 ho. Everybody needs a copy of that. That's just good stuff, man. These are in no particular order. Boomtown Rats. The Art of Surfacing. Killer stuff. That's that synth, new wave stuff in the 80s. What's his name? Bob Geldof. I like to act like I know something everybody already knows, that Bob Geldof was Pink in the movie Pink Floyd The Wall. And he also did the big concert. Oh man, what was it in the 80s? Man, I can't. Why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, you know the can't even remember that concert name. Crazy, but he helped like put that together anyway. Let's keep it rolling. All the rambling. Wang Chung, Points on a Curve. This, of course, has Dance Hall Days, and what was the other kind of hit? I can't remember. Gold Stamp Promo. This, I actually, around this time frame, the Brains. I had seen this shown by Brian at Cosmic Vinyl. And I picked up the Brains record. I'm like, and it was like a cutout bin deal. But it was just kind of, watched his channel, seen that, and then somewhere close around there, saw it at the store and picked it up, scooped up. Now this right here, oh man, this is crazy good. This, and it was shown about a year ago by VK of the Zetbro channel. So if you're not familiar with him, check it out. He did this for the Grown Man Record Night contest on buying it by the cover. Blind Buy by the cover. And so I kind of knew, this is Roger Dean artwork. I can't pronounce this. Osabissa is the band, and Wayaya is the name of the record. This is their second record. To show the gatefold on this. I have been spinning this extra more and more than a lot of the other stuff. And the players on here are from Ghana, 2 from Ghana. I'm not going to say their names because 3 from Ghana, 1 from Grenada. The lead guitarist is from Antigua. There's somebody from Trinidad and Nigeria on here. So I was like, oh man, this has got to be like, I guess I was thinking like a Zamrock or something like that because of the African influence. These musicians were in England at the time, and it tells a story in there about how the guy scooped them up and got them in the studio, and they were literally like playing their instruments to basically eat and live at the time. But this is awesome stuff. Maybe a little bit of like jazz rock fusion. I forget how the kind of categorize this, but crazy with the instruments. And just a great feel altogether on that. That's an awesome record. And it was super cheap. I'm talking about only a step up from the dollar bin. Finding some cheap jazz. Errol Garner. Campus Concert. This is like some mid-50s, maybe early 60s. More Errol Garner. Afternoon of an Elf. Just jazz type stuff. The one to get of his is Concert by the Sea. And usually, even in the dollar bin, those records are trashed. Let's keep it rolling. We're going to need to go here. All right, a little bit of Fix. I love the Fix. I know you love the Fix. This is React. This is a 1987 album. And this is actually a mix of what would be like a comp. And then maybe they mixed and you be sure to correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know about this. But it was like a late EP, and then they put their hits on here, Saved by Zero, Are We Ourselves, and One Thing Leads to Another on the B-side. So, yeah, let me know on that. More Fix, because I dig the Fix. So, Walkabout. This is also a gold stamp promo from 86, the year before. So, all right, these next couple records, I actually got their doubles. I'm getting to send as VCLT. Basque. And you're like, who is Basque? This is a band from Asheville, North Carolina. And they're kind of like, I'll call them folk stoner. And so it's a little bit more mellow, not necessarily just singer-songwriter. The producer was a big deal, Matt Bales, because he did Pearl Jam and Mastodon. But what are they calling this? Stakes on their unique Appalachia-tinged blend of heart-feel heaviness. So this is heavy. It's not just a folk. It's, don't get the wrong impression from the Zonkman as far as it being a folk record. It's very good stuff. They were supposed to open for Elder before the pandemic hit in 2020, I believe, and that never happened to my knowledge. This record also, everybody knows in the metal community, Testament, Titans of Creation, 2020 release, killer. This is, the Zonkman already has this record too. That's going to be VCLT. This is like, I mean, I wouldn't call this a grail, but this is an all-time record that the Zonkman wanted and didn't really want to reissue. So bam, Talking Heads, Remain in Light. And this is just a killer record, you know, the hits once in a lifetime, which I probably heard on a movie. First time I ever heard that was being played during a movie. Of course, all songs. David Byrne, Brian Eno, and the Talking Heads. Great album from 1980. This is something also, too. Yes. Tales from Topographic Oceans. This is a killer record, and this was after like an Eastern influence of, and I forget what Yes member. But they went off, and it was, man, oh, I forget. It tells all about it, though, in here on the gatefold. Oh, lots of glare, lots of glare. This is a kick-ass, trippy Yes prog album with this, like, whole atmospheric, esoteric kind of take on things. Killer stuff. Now, also, these next two records, these actually were in Mrs. Zonkman's thing. But we watched Steve Carlson. Niles Fromm, which is like, I guess, a modern, like a neoclassical. This is Encore's 1, which I guess is more, it's two-sided, but it's probably a shorter record, more like an EP. And then this is Niles Fromm All Melody, which is 2 LPs. Killer stuff. And then even Steve Carlson said, oh, that's good stuff, he said, but it's not my favorite from him, which there's another record that I need to get. It's on the want list. Well, lots of glare, sorry about that. Killer stuff. I guess you'd call that neoclassical. That's it? Is that it? I'm sitting here, I hate rushing. I don't hate rushing this. But I am kind of moving swift because, 1, I work today. 2, it's about time to go to work. Oh, where am I pointing at? Find it. It's close to time to be leaving for work. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the old subscribers. Thank you to everybody that always comments. Whether you're new at commenting or you always comment, I appreciate you greatly. That's what this is about. The sharing the music and finding like-minded people that are nuts about vinyl records, because it's few and far between usually that are in your daily life, whether it be at work or anybody else at home. All right, that's it. Enough for the rambling. Thank you. Peace. Till next time.